Hey guys, it's your favorite YouTuber here, and in this video I'm gonna share with you the best investments for 2021. And the best part about these is that you can start with them right now after you finish watching this video, of course. So just remember to like, share, comment, subscribe if you're new, returning family, much love. Let's dive in. Warren Buffett says, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, then you will work until you die. Sounds scary, but this is the reality for most people in the world. And one investment that can make you money while you sleep is real estate. Jamaica real estate price continues to be buoyant. Despite the whole COVID pandemic situation, the prices have continued to hold the value and some have even risen. Buying and owning real estate can be a great way to generate long-term cash flow for you as an investor. Not to mention that the price continues to increase over time. Rentals are growing in demand and the price continues to soar to new heights because the price of real estate rarely goes down simply because population continues to grow and people are continuously looking for places to rent. So essentially, it's basically natural appreciation. But let's look at some various types of real estate and how you can make money from them. So the first on the list is short-term rentals or vacational homes, are better known as like the Airbnb types of homes. They're typically furnished house, which just simply means they have furniture in them. So it allows the renter to feel more at home. It might not be the best type of investment now due to the pandemic, but once the place returns to normalcy and tourism starts to come around, then the funds can start rolling in. So now might be the best time to invest in fixing up the place so that when the market opens up back, you'll be ready. The second type is long-term rentals, more commonly known as lease agreement, typically a year. Ideally, the concept is to have a tenant there for several months or several years that provides the homeowner or the landlord a stable, predictable source of income for the foreseeable future. Understand that it's not only physical buildings you can rent. You can also rent or lease land in and out itself. And oftentimes these are used to either do agriculture or just to facilitate an event that's happening at a specific location. Example, when the stadium, which is a place, hosts champs for a particular period in March. The third way is flipping, which essentially is when someone buys an old run-down property and fixes it up and then sell it back at a profit. These houses tend to be called fixer-uppers, but understand this is risky and you have to know what you are doing. Or you might end up buying a property that might need more work than you actually predicted. Another way is just buying and holding. So you could buy the house, especially in those emerging communities, then rent them or Airbnb them for a period. And once the price increases to the price you want, then you can sell it at that increased price. And a great example is the Richmond Estate in St. Anne. The Richmond Estate opened around 2008 recession, and those lovely 3-bedroom were sold for somewhere about $16 to $18 million. Now they are selling for as much as $40 million. So people who bought back in the days made some handsome profit. But honestly, in my opinion, I would use them as short-term rentals like Airbnb because look at it. Look, it has pools and it's in close proximity to all the popular tourist attractions. It is said that 90% of millionaires are invested in real estate, and if you play your cards right, you can live off rental income for the rest of your life. The only drawback is that the barrier to entry is a bit rough for the average Joe because houses and properties are expensive to invest in, and the fees and the requirements like lawyers, NHT, the tax you have to pay at first is stressing. But if you have the funds to facilitate it, then go ahead. But if not, there are other more cheaper ventures that you can invest in, like me, by simply smashing that like button. But in all seriousness, another investment is cryptocurrency, and my friend Ellen made me remember the power of cryptocurrency. Anyways, when cryptocurrency was first introduced to the world, most people were speculative about its legitimacy and were afraid to venture in it as a new set of investment. However, certain cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum have given investors significant return on their money. Case in point, Bitcoin was worth 0.08 cents in 2010 and has gone up to as much as 64,000 in this year alone. Then fell to less than 30,000 a month after, simply because multi-billionaires like Elon Musk tweeted about the negativities of it, and some government officials had some issues with it. But now it's continuing to climb back to its great levels because people believe in the concept. Just understand that cryptocurrency market is very volatile and can lose or gain double-digit percentage within minutes. So tread cautiously. What I plan to do is pick the crypto I support and I understand and just dollar cost average them. Means I'll buy a little each time over a period of time. So say I want to spend $30. I would buy some at the 30k mark, like today, then another day or another week I buy some more, buy like $10 more at the 40k point, and then another 10 at the 25, and so on and so forth until I have adequate amount. And if you don't know how to buy Bitcoin in Jamaica, well, I made a video about that, you can go check it out. So and while Bitcoin and Ethereum might be the most popular one, new ones continue to be created. But you have to do your research on which one is legit and which one is Dogecoin coin. The next big investment is stocks, evidently stocks. The benefit of investing in stocks is it is pretty easy to start. And you don't need as much money as you need in real estate. And while the stock market might be volatile, it's nowhere near the level of cryptocurrency. And even though the price of individual stocks might fluctuate daily, the stock market tends to trend upward in value as time goes on. And if history has shown us anything, is that right after a recession, it is the best time for businesses to rebound, and it's a great time for investors to invest in stocks. So the more the business grow, the more the business make money, which in turn increases the stock price, and then in turn it makes the investor makes more money. And we already know that we have two main types of stocks. You have growth stocks, which aims for the business to just grow by reinvesting most of your profits back into itself, which will increase the price per stock, and when you sell at that increased price, you make a profit. Examples of growth stocks are Tesla and Amazon. And then you have dividend stocks. Dividend stocks are simply stocks that pay you a percentage of the profits made back to the investor. So even if the price falls for the stock in particular, it won't affect the dividend payout because dividends are based on companies' profits, not the stock price. And examples of dividend stocks are Grace and Honeybun. And the fun thing is, these stocks can become a source of passive income. So instead of you having your money in the bank sitting and depreciating by inflation, you can have your money working for you. You can also invest in bonds that are much more typically safe in the sense that the price doesn't fluctuate to that, or it doesn't at all, but the profits margin tend to be low. So the next investment you should do is invest in building a good social media presence. Everyone is on social media, and I'm sure you have a few followers, or I'm sure you follow a few social media influencers. But the truth is, social media marketing is next big step heading into the future. All those famous persons like Wally D, Prince Pine, Elliot, Dano Crazy, Fat Skull, all grew their social media presence and now are literally being paid to say someone's name or some company's name or be promoted in some form of music video. Understand this process is not instant, it takes time, but a few ways to speed up the process is to one, increase the number of uploads you make on social media so you have a higher possibility of being seen, because currently the place is flooded, but the more you put out, the higher you have a possibility of growing. Two, do something you enjoy, so it won't feel like work when you do it, so that you'll be able to better push more content 3. Start mingling with other celebrities or famous people. Some of the fame will rub off on you because people tend to follow the person that celebrities hang out with. And lastly, you can pay for a few shoutouts. And while the followers might not be 100% genuine, you will get some persons that actually appreciate the content and will become one of your followers as well. But the last but not least biggest investment that you can invest in is investing in yourself. And at this point, I know it might sound cliche, but it's true. For example, reading books, literally download the best ideas from some of the greatest minds into your brain in a much shorter span. This in turn helps you become more marketable to society. Once you have abundance of knowledge and information that you can adapt to and able to increase your skill sets, you can either become, as I say, more marketable for your employer, or you can become self-sufficient and build the capacity to manage your wealth and grow it, which is important. Also, invest in your skill sets. Learn new skills like editing, videography, trading, forex, copyright, and so much more. Get a mentor and network with other people. The more connections you have, the more available opportunities will be for you. Also, invest in your health. And you can do home workouts even if you don't have a gym membership, or you can get to the gym. And if you want a few cheap gears, I can suggest BodyGoalzjm. It's not sponsored, it's just, I believe she has one of the cheapest set of equipments for your home workout. She does bank transfers or deposits, and if you don't have any bank account, that's fine. She does cash on delivery as well. So check out BodyGoalzjm on Instagram or www.shopbodiesgoal.com. Link will be in the description. But think of you taking care of yourself now as investment for the futures, because if you work it out, you're actually helping to reduce the cost you'll have to spend to prolong your life in the future. In addition, you actually just save money from visiting the doctor. And there you have it, guys. Some of my top pick investments in 2021. Love you guys. Catch you in the next video.